Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video for you about how to build muscle because I know it can be very daunting trying to find a program that will actually lead to significant muscle gains and also keep you motivated at the same time, let alone one that'll keep you from hurting yourself, is healthy, doesn't take 3 hours in the gym every day, and is also rooted in solid science. I also wanted to make this video because there's frankly a lot of misinformation out there. Uh, Either this misinformation is spread by biased sources trying to sell you supplements. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry after all, and one, it keeps you out of shape forever, ideally, so that you keep buying their products. And this is a big problem. Or by people who don't know exactly why why their workouts or supplements work for them, or by bad science that is sometimes funded by firms trying to market products to you as well. Um, there is also information spread by people who are genetically different than you, like professional bodybuilders, like some professional bodybuilders. Their workouts may work for them, but they don't work for most people because they're genetically gifted when it comes to building muscle. Um, and misinformation spreads quickly, so in most forums it's easy to tell that it's usually the blind leading the blind. But don't let this discourage you. I'm telling you that it's worth it in the end to keep looking for what will work for you. It's worth it for the new image you see in the mirror, the respect and attention you get when you enter a room, the women that gossip about your bodies to their friends, among other fun things you'll be able to do with the body that you dream about. So I want to give you guys a video full of important tips to show you what you should know as somebody starting to build muscle to make it much easier for you and to remove any false information from your mind that may be hurting your progress. I also want to tell you about a site that I went to learn routines that shows you how to build muscle quickly without ever hurting yourself. That'll show you how to keep yourself motivated no matter what, and without paying much in supplements or any other fads. You'll learn the scientific theory behind building muscle and why what you're doing works, and you'll learn to listen to your body more carefully so you can train it to be a mean machine like a professional bodybuilder's body. Uh, you won't ever need to blow $40 an hour or more on a trainer. After all, training is something that you do yourself. You do it for yourself. You can get yourself a spotter if you're doing exercises that require somebody else, and spotters are free. You'll be proud of yourself that you did it all yourself in the end as well. I'd recommend that you get a good, proven system and then work hard at it and follow it exactly, along with proper diet and motivation, and you'll make the gains you want. The site I mentioned will show you exactly what you need to be doing to start building muscle as soon as you start using the workout and diet program there. It'll take care of it all for you. And a lot of it is devoted towards motivation and your mindset. So if that's your problem, it'll help you with that. You should start seeing gains within weeks, and then start feeling better about yourself right away. The site is right at this address in the video. You can go there right now by clicking the link to it in the description and download the program right now if you like. But for now, I want to give you a start with some very important tips to keep in mind while you're weight training. These are general principles that you need to know when you're training. Number one, have a goal and don't just set it and forget it. Actually write it down and write it down in great detail. Write down exactly what you want to look like, what you want to use your new body for, how strong you want to be exactly, and all the benefits you can think of that you want for yourself. This will give your mind something to chew on so that it will be impossible to lose sight of your goals. This is just the start when it comes to motivation. If you're one of the people who finds it hard to get motivation, like myself, you know how important this is. It's absolutely necessary to find ways to push yourself every step of the way and develop a habit of going to the gym. Number two, a bit about what your workout plan should be. You need the correct balance in your workout. This is one of the most important aspects of building muscle, and it's what workout plans are designed to provide, so that you don't overwork and that you're eating enough for it, etc. Each workout plan should come with a general diet plan that should complement it, and you should look for ones that are proven to work by others who are in a similar situation as yourself, who have a similar body structure as yourself. You might be wondering why so many workouts contradict each other and why there seems to be so much contradictory information out there. As an extreme example, say a scientific study may report that lifting your 1 RM which stands for one repetition maximum, the amount of weight that's so heavy you can only lift it once in a set. Say the study reports that lifting your 1 RM every day for 5 sets may stimulate huge myofibrillar protein synthesis in your muscle compared to doing 8 reps of lighter weight for 5 sets. Let's just say that this study exists. Now let's say that this study was done over 4 days and tested the protein synthesis with muscle biopsies. And everything was carried out correctly in the study. The conclusion of the study that protein synthesis is increased by working out every day might trigger a flood of forum posts with excitement about the study and a change in a lot of people's routines. But in reality, working out every day with a large 1RM weight will, after a short period of time, cause a lot of people's neural and muscle systems to tire and may even get injured, of course. The science of the study was not implemented with balance. So even though the study was correct, it was only correct for the constraints of the study, which was over 4 days of time. This is what happens in real life with real studies, so you can see why so much information out there appears to be contradictory. People take scientific studies out of context all the time. Because a balance needs to be maintained, you need to make sure that you are working from a workout plan and diet that's proven to work in reality, and that you don't take bits and pieces of workouts and diets and try to put them all together yourself without being fully informed. You don't want to take the risk of wasting your time in the gym or worse, hurting yourself constantly. Number 3, before beginning any workout, make sure your body is ready to work at the maximum level. You want to push your muscles to work as hard as possible. First of all, make sure that you are well rested, that you have no muscle pain. Prior to working out, you want to ensure proper diet and make sure that you're well hydrated and have water handy. During the workout, your body will continue to need water. Consider taking a protein supplement before the workout or eating a high protein meal before your workout. This is a good idea to make sure that anabolic hormones are being released and your body is ready to build muscle tissue. Number 4, after the workout, your body needs time to repair itself. In fact, the rest period is actually a crucial part of the workout regimen. The recovery period is when the body actually builds muscle. Many people think that when they're in the gym and feeling a pump, that's when muscles are growing, but that's not true. And by the way, the pump sensation is really water rushing into the muscle cells after sodium, which is released in your muscle cells while you're working out. And it's not blood, as many people think. It's all part of the sodium-potassium ion pump that allows muscle contraction to occur. During a set, blood is actually squeezed out of the capillaries and the muscle fibers due to increased pressure. Following any workout, muscles begin to repair, making this an incredibly important time to take care of yourself. Maintaining the right amount of protein, carbs, and fat for your body weight, and getting a full night's sleep every night ensures proper repair and tissue building. This doesn't mean that you need to take protein or meal supplements, though they are very convenient and provide the cheapest form of high quality protein that you can get. Trust me, you're going to need a surprising amount of it as well. Whole food sources are best, and it's a good idea to take a multivitamin. Never start another workout before your muscles have fully recovered. Number 5, never overtrain. I'm sure you've probably heard how much of a problem this causes. If you keep your body in a constant state of muscle breakdown, your natural hormone levels, the chemicals responsible for tissue growth and repair, will be out of whack and you'll never build any muscle. So let your body repair itself and make sure it has everything it needs in order to do so. You'll be much stronger next time. You'll be able to work your muscles even harder. Again, make sure you don't feel any muscle pain before you work out, and if you do, stop. Your body needs more recovery time. Number 6, for each subsequent workout, up the ante every time. This progressive increase in muscle load is what causes your muscles to change, forces them to change. Every time you cause damage to your muscle fibers during a workout, your body repairs them to a stronger state than before your workout. That is, if you rest correctly and have enough nutrients. Your muscle tissue also builds what you might call muscle memory in neural tissue, so that when you encounter an activity that caused tissue damage previously, your body knows how to compensate. Therefore, your muscles won't grow if you do the same thing again. This is why so many people reach a plateau after repeating the same workout over and over. Changing up your routine and upping the ante every time allows your body to go through the process of repair and build up during each and every recovery period. Record what you do each workout and make sure to outdo it in the next. This is what causes muscle growth week after week.
It's also important to record what you do because if you aren't progressing or are decreasing in strength, this is an indicator that you are overtraining and need to rest to allow your muscle to rebuild. Number 7, for the last set in a sequence of sets, for whatever the amount of weight you're doing and the number of times you plan to lift, try to lift until you cannot anymore. Now, this is not for each set. I'm not saying stay in the gym till your whole body can barely move. Don't overdo the number of sets. You only have so much energy in you to work out every time you go to the gym, so use it efficiently. But lifting to failure within a set, within the last set, causes your body to kick muscle growth hormones into high gear. Lactic acid, for example, builds up in your muscles as a byproduct of anaerobic energy use, and it actually signals the release of human growth hormone. Number 8, don't try to cut fat at the same time that you are building muscle. Your body shouldn't be forced to simultaneously put on muscle and lose fat. It's very hard to do, and it's certainly very unhealthy. The best way to approach this is to first build muscle. While you will inevitably put on a few pounds at the same time, it's important to remember that you are eating a lot trying to feed your muscles. Then change your goal to cutting fat after you build muscle. Once you have more muscle, it will be easier to cut fat because muscle tissue burns a lot more energy than fat tissue, even at rest.
Now, again, if you want more scientific information that complements this information, I'm going to post another video like this about scientific theory of building muscle. You can find a link to that in the description once I get it up. Now, imagine having the body that you've always envied on some of your friends or people you see around town or at your gym. What would that mean to you? I guess a whole lot. Instant respect when you enter a room, respect from women, never having to envy another man's body ever again, among other things. Uh, do me a favor and just think about it for a minute. You can pause the video while you do. We only have one life on Earth as far as we know. Do you really want to go through it, regretting at the end that you never had a body that commanded respect? I know I would always wonder what could have been. Now I'm just trying to motivate you to go and get what you want. You should think about these things constantly, I think, because thinking about them will force you to go and achieve what you want. What I think is the real secret to building muscle fast is using a proven, unbiased system that'll work for your body type, like not a pro bodybuilder's, with a giant frame. That will cost you minimal amounts in supplements, and then following this program with hard work. Now, there's no way around hard work, just to warn you. I want to tell you before you start. Anybody who tells you different is lying to you. You'll need to have some amount of determination to practice your routine regularly and put it to work. Once you're set up with the proper routine, however, and you start seeing gains, don't worry. I'm sure you'll want to keep going. The start is the hard part. Anyway, if you get this system in place and actually start using it, you'll save money and make serious gains, possibly more drastically than you ever have before. So give yourself the chance to discover a new way to build muscle. I really have to recommend the site of this link as far as information and motivation goes. It takes care of everything for you. It'll be all you need to learn how to build muscle quickly, and you won't need to worry about buying any other guides or programs or magazines. It has a full workout schedule and grocery list and everything else you'll need, really, so you'll leave nothing to chance. It'll take you from your body now to a man with lean, defined arms, abs, legs, and back. You won't have to worry that the fitness trainers or magazines you prescribe to are biased because they're just trying to sell you stuff. Real training requires very few supplements other than real food. You'll save potentially thousands of dollars in the long run as a result of avoiding these problems. And you won't have to worry about hurting yourself with painful routines that stress your body unnecessarily, or hurting yourself with drugs and steroids, which is frankly just nuts. So go to the link here by typing it in your browser or clicking the link in the description, and you can go to the site and download the program right now. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you also like this video. So take care, and cheers.